Good morning. So I am here again this Friday morning, and I have to tell you that I am really proud of myself for actually getting up every morning this week and at 9 o'clock or thereabouts, coming to you live and having a chat. I've been really good to myself by doing that, making that requirement. And so this morning, I had set my alarm early because the bus time had changed for Gwendolyn. So the snafu this whole week, part of it was that they changed the time to earlier and didn't tell me about it. So we made the bus this morning. And so I had set my alarm a little earlier. And the way that we have our bedroom laid out with the air conditioner on, the curtains are open and the sun comes in. Well, I face the dresser with the mirror on top. And so then the sunlight bounces off the mirror and right into my face. So I need to work on the shade for that. But I got up early this morning, even though I was anticipating my alarm to be early, and we got out to the bus, which it just made my whole day earlier. So, um, part of self-care that I don't know how many of you guys have read about self-care, but one of the things that they really suggest in self-care is go to bed early, get up early, so you can start your day and kind of have more time. So this morning I was able to shower, dry my hair, brush my hair, and put my makeup on this morning. So I'm excited about that. I also, maybe you've noticed, my bookcase back here is very empty, and I have the little, let's see, the little paint jars. So I have the paint jars there, and I've had those paint jars for a while, and it's an aubergine color that I purchased on clearance at Joann's, and I had a desk, the desk that I'm sitting at right now. I had a different one, and I started to paint it with that color, and I don't know, I got bored or something, and I don't know, it never got finished. So when I was thinking about what I'm gonna do, I've been on this kick lately of using white with a dark stain, and that's so safe. So I decided that I'm going to do this purple color with the dark stain. So we'll see how it turns out here in a little bit, hopefully. I may not get it finished today, but it was one of my goals this week. And so I'm really loving this Facebook thing because I feel like I'm being held accountable a little bit. So whether or not you're actually here paying attention to me or not, I feel like there's a little bit of accountability by having this. So thank you for some of you who have spoke to me outside of this, and I just want to thank you very much for speaking life into me and letting me know that you appreciate what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to anoint ourselves with oil, and that is going to be, this is our number one self-care thing that we need to do every day. We need to anoint ourselves with oil, even if it's proverbial oil, and I just happen to choose frankincense. But um, we're going to anoint ourselves with oil, remind ourselves who we are because we are children of the King, and we put on our crown. And very soon I will have a crown, and I will actually put on one, a physical crown. And I think it's important for us to physically do things. So I do think it's important that you get some oil, whether it be the olive oil from your fridge or from your kitchen. Probably not olive oil on your face, but maybe if you have coconut oil, it would be better for your face, or jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, something. I like frankincense. This is one of the gifts that was given to baby Jesus, and there are so many benefits to this oil, but we can go into that another time. That's not the purpose of this blog. So um, now that we are reminded that we are royalty and we are ready to go out, my mom would die if she just saw it. I want to show you what I made yesterday. So remember my little obnoxious disc cloth, and this is an eye hole or a hook. I'm going to pretend that it's so that I can hang it up with a command strip or something. So I have a little hook for my crazy dishcloth that I will forever cherish. So this is my attempt at crochet, and this is my expanding on it. So I would really like to make little animals for my children, make little toys for them. Um, for one, they would love it. That's just how they are, and they would love them. And two, I'd like to send something to my older boys who are not living with me right now, and just because. And my kids appreciate homemade gifts, and they love it when someone does something for them. They are very empathetic that way, or I don't know if that's the right word, but they definitely appreciate when someone does something for them. So maybe their love language is acts of service, like their mother. So this is my expanding. I made this whole ball yesterday all by myself. Also proud. They're a little flubs here, but you know, that's okay. So that was my goal. And then I got to spend some quality time with my friend Sarah. I went with her to get a very special thing done. And I'll let her share and not tell. Maybe I already told yesterday. I don't think she'd mind. But anyway, I went with her and had a very new experience, something I had never experienced before. And it was not anything like I had imagined, and it was much better. So I was thankful for that quality time with Sarah. And then in the evening, I went to Bible study, and there were 12 or 13 women there. And it was really nice to connect with them, share with them, and kind of just bare our hearts a little bit. So I did spend some quality time with people, quality people yesterday who fed life into my soul, and I was very thankful for that. So I want you to reflect on the week. This is your challenge. So reflect on the week and think about what you've done for self-care. Think about what you could have done for self-care. And I want you to celebrate what you've accomplished. So for me, I've accomplished some accountability. I've accomplished some goals. I've learned some new things. And, you know, Friday feels pretty good. So I want you to look at what you've done, just reflect, and then think about maybe what you can do for next week. What can be better next week? Okay, because tomorrow is another day, right? Gone with the wind. So I want you to just think about all that you've accomplished this last week and celebrate that victory. And then the other challenge is if you have any goals that you didn't accomplish that you really wanted to, I want you to focus on those today. As we close up the week, let's wrap up our goals and focus on what it is that we have yet to do. Hey, Cindy. So Cindy's joined us. So everybody say hi. And that's all I got for today. The new challenge is to reflect and to finish our goals. So I hope you have an awesome day.